in all living beings, in all non-living beings, and permeates the entire universe. When we go to any country, people will address you, from which country, from what is your motherland? People don't ask what is fatherland. What is your mother tongue? People don't ask what is your father tongue. Okay? So that much importance is given to the role of a mother. So important. Okay? So like in every household, the mother is the first teacher. Okay? The Vedas declare Matru Devo Bhava, mother is God. Pitru Devo Bhava, father is God. Acharya Devo Bhava, the preceptor, the teacher is God. Okay? So in any household, the mother is the first teacher. Okay? That brings the child up, So the success of the mother is depending on how the child behaves when the child goes out. Okay, that's the success of the mother. To me, in my experience, my two boys, I always get, good remarks for them. So it means that I'm successful in bringing them up properly. Okay, so there was once, when they were studying in the primary school, there was a party, because in Tamil Mega School, they always have a party, a birthday party. So I've sent them, because one Chinese parents had requested their presence. So I've sent them. So once they finish all the birthday party, everyone has left. Only my two boys, because they don't have any age, too much of age gap. So we are like 2-3 years difference, my two boys, okay? So I will send them together for any birthday party and all that. So they were together, so the Chinese parents called me up and told, Sis Saithra, your two boys are really amazing. Everyone has left after the party. They stayed back, to make sure all the toys were put properly, all these things. They behaved well, they were so peaceful, very calm. They did all the work. So it's such a, so this kind of things actually shows that I'm successful in bringing them up properly. Okay, so this even our chairman will always tell to my boys, they are very good boys and all that. So I will just think, oh my God, whatever seed that I've planted in them has, started bearing fruits. Okay, I myself as a Bhagavika's guru for many years, for 17 years. So whatever that I teach in the Bhagavikas, I'll make sure that I come back home and share with them, So I never fail that. I'm always protective when they were growing up. I don't want them to get exposed to negativity, I was so concerned about this. I don't want them to listen to bad words, how other families, will use foul languages. So I don't want them to get exposed to all this. We at home, even though the situation sometimes may not be really pleasing, but we never banged the door, we never fought in front of children, we never said anything negative languages in the house. That's how my kids were grown up. So the parents have played a very important role in the upbringing of the children. Okay, talk about Eashwaramba a little bit, okay. So yesterday was the Eashwaramba Day, right? 6th May. Actually, Swami said, you're not celebrating Eashwaramba Day because Eashwaramba is the mother of the avatar. It's not that, okay. She always, at all times, she wanted to be a devotee first. Okay, she's not the mother of the avatar. She always been a devotee. The few things that I will take from Eashwaramba is a simplicity, a humbleness, a humility, a selflessness. Okay, so I want to just narrate a few incidences with Mother Eashwaramba. I'm so grateful to say this to you at this point of time. Okay, once there was a trip to Badrinath. Okay, so she always wanted to go to Badrinath. Swami always wanted to bring her to this trip. So one day Swami brought her also. So, and this trip was actually hosted by Governor. I'm not sure whether it's state or for the entire country, but I think it's the state. So it's hosted by the Governor. So Swami was seated in the car on the way to the trip. Swami was seated in the car next to the Governor, and they arranged a special car for Eashwaramba also. They arranged a Rolls-Royce car, I think. Yeah, Rolls-Royce. So she said to Swami, Swami, I don't want all this. What is it? She became petrified, she was so scared that she's going to come in such a luxurious car. She said, she don't want, Swami, I don't want all this car, I just want to be with my sisters. Sisters means it's not that, our own blood sisters. It's the sisters our Sai sisters. So that's why I just want to be with my sisters. So she always wanted to be with her with the devotees. So she presented herself as a great devotee. So she just went in a normal band, so she rejected the Rolls Royce. She wanted to be humble, simple, just like any other devotees. There's another thing. In Prashanti Nilayam, there was a lady who got, there was so much of smoke while she was cooking, and the smoke went up massively, and this lady got choked up, and she was, and she was hospitalized the next day. And when they met the devotee, Swami was really upset because of the smoke. So she got choked up and she was hospitalized, and nobody knew about it. So the next day when Swami was meeting the devotees, it's like, Swami was, Swami said, what is this you all, what kind of devotees are you all? Not knowing what's happening the next door, So I think Eashwaramba was next to, some devotees as well, at that point she was there. So then Swami scolded everyone. What kind of devotees are you all, not knowing what's happening in the neighbor's house, How can you all be like this? So from the next day onwards, when Swami said it, she went around Prashanti Nilayam to all of the devotees' house, She said, are you okay? Everything is okay? She walked, to all the devotees' house, near a house that, maybe that precinct, So she walked. And she asked everyone, are you all okay here? Everything is okay. She made sure that everything is okay for everyone. So then Swami met with this, some group of devotees, and she actually, when she was doing this, she walked every day, to ask devotees whether they are okay. At one point of time, she fractured foot because she had to walk, Then Swami called her, why, mom, why you are doing all this? You should have just, kept quietly in one place, don't have to do all this, Then she said, you okay, Swami, you God, you can sit in one place and go around the world, Me, I have to walk, and ask, I have to personally go ask everyone what's happening. Since you have commanded, that we have to know our neighbors, we have to know, what's happening around, So that's why she fractured it. Then she was, her only concern was that, since she fractured her foot, her only concern was that how she's going to go and ask around the next day because of food, that's the only concern. So that kind of, selflessness, she never think about herself, she just think about others. So she portrayed as a devotee, as a great devotee. For the Lord, what is so important? The devotee is important. The devotee is the number one priority for the Lord. Okay? So at that point of time, Swami materialized vibhuti for her and cured a fracture immediately. On the spot she was okay with the Swami applied the vibhuti on her foot and she became okay. And next day she continued her work, Okay? So like in Vidyagiri, you see the devotee is, for the Lord the devotee is very important. Okay? In Vidyagiri, when you go to Prashanti Nilayam, you have so many statues, right? You have, Rama statue, Krishna statue, and we have, all Buddha, Jesus statues and all that, right? In the stadium, near the stadium here. The highest, the top will be Hanuman. So for the Lord, who is important? The devotee is important. Okay? For us, the Lord is important. For the Lord, the devotee is important. That's the highest priority. So Eashwaramba showed that she is the mother of the avatar. She thought, she could have, in 1 second she could have thought, I'm the mother of the avatar, she could have commanded, she could have sat in the throne and she could have commanded everyone, But she didn't do that. She remained simple, she remained humble, she remained, selfless throughout her existence. That's why Swami loved her. That's why Swami said we celebrate this day to celebrate the great devotee, not as the mother of the avatar. Okay? So these are the two things. So the things that I pick up from Mother Eashwaramba is her selflessness. And the three things that she asked Swami. Did she even know the villages? She never know anything about the villages. She maybe a few of them. But she selflessly think and she asked, what are the three things that she asked? Any Balvika students here? What are the three things that she asked from Swami? Hospital, yes. School. Very good, fantastic. These are the three. Give a big applause to this boy. Sairam, thank you. So these are the three basic fundamental things she asked. But since she was very selfless, the entire universe, came to that, to fulfill that. And Swami didn't even build school, he built universities, he built school, he built universities, he gave education, free education to countless. Swami, she asked for basic fundamental health facilities. Swami built two big hospitals. So this is how, and she asked for basic drinking water. Swami provided a water project which caters to more than 1,000 villages. So this is how, when we ask something selflessly to God, how He fulfills those wishes, the entire universe comes together and fulfills and make it, a reality. So these are the basic things, fundamental things that I have really picked up from Mother Eashwaramba that I really treasure: a selflessness, humility, a humbleness, a simplicity, being a great devotee. So Swami said, it is in the role as a mother that is highest expressions of a woman's strength. Okay? Every child that is born owes its existence to the mother. So those who are children here, or everyone here, we all owe a lot of things to our mother. Do not hurt her feelings. Swami showed by an example by fulfilling all her wishes. Just obeyed, Swami just obeyed her commands. Okay, regardless whatever it is. Swami just listened to her, obeyed her, fulfilled her mother's wish, never hurt her. So these are the things I want to explain to you all. Do not hurt your mother, listen to her, make her happy by all means. Okay, make her happy. Okay, Sai Ram.